we're going to work on the E block today. So I'm zoom in here quick, just so you guys have the dimensions if you want them. So there's the E block. There will be a link to this document with the video. So since we have the E block here, I'm just going to make sure I'm punching in the focus so it's all right. All right. With the E block, we're going to start our drawing over an inch and up an inch. So we're going to go and put our vertical lines in first. So we're going to start by going over, and then on this drawing, it's probably actually easier to just move the ruler each time. So this drawing goes from that first mark that was over 1 inch, we go over 1.5 inches, then 1 3/4. So 1 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1 3/4, then 1.5, then 1 3/4, and then 1.5. And a good way to check if you did it right is that your first mark and your last mark should be 8 inches apart. So pretty close to right here. Double checking all of these. This one was a little bit proud. 1 3/4 and 1.5. Good. So I do these. I'm gonna go put in my construction lines. I'm gonna put them in a little darker than they probably should be. Because I want you to be able to see them. Like normally they'd be like the difference. It's not super noticeable, but it's noticeable. So I'm gonna do them a little darker than I probably normally would, but I do want them to come out on the video. I'm putting in my construction lines here. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then my horizontal lines are going to come up 1 inch from the top of the border. And then I got to go up from there 1.5 inches. And then the total thing, so from here to here is 5. And then here is 4, because we got to go down 1 for the top of this one. So we got 1, and then 1.5, and then from that 1 mark it's 4, and then 5. Okay. I'm going to go put these in. Now, when you're getting to this point in the drawing, you can really, if you know, you could just go in and be like, I've got an object line here and an object line here. And you'd be done. You don't have to put the horizontal all the way across. But for the rest of it, I'm going to, like this, I know I've only got it going here. So I'm going to kind of cheat a little and put the construction line in, but not all the way if I don't have to put it in all the way. So I kind of like saved some of my erasing time knowing what it was going to be. And then I can come back in and put my object lines in where I need them. I reduce the amount of time I need to erase by having that kind of vision and clarity. So there's all my horizontals. I'm going to get my trusty triangle, put it on my T-square, put in all my verticals, and then after I get in all my verticals, I can move on to erasing. And the erasing shouldn't take you super long if you use construction lines. Don't like that eraser. This one's better. Here we go. I'm just coming in here and just rub out the ones you don't need. I would do a more thorough job if I was handing this in, but I just want to do it quick for the video, kind of show you the major spots I'm getting rid of. And like I said, my object lines are good. My construction lines on this were a little darker than I would like you to do, but overall not bad. So get it all erased quick. There's still some construction lines in there, but this is what you should be coming out with. Put in your 1/8 inch guidelines, or 1/8 inch from the top and the bottom guidelines, which actually leaves you like a 1/4 inch for your guidelines. And Just come in here, you know, name, all caps and centered. This is the E block. So we got the E block here, the date, and your period. Period, I'll put period 0 for this. So this is the E block. Good luck.